Hey everybody, this is Stuart with Wine on the Dime, and today I am going over holiday gift ideas, so stay tuned. So as I mentioned in the intro, today I'm going over holiday gift ideas. Sometimes it's not easy to find a good gift for someone you know who is a little bit of a wine snob or just in general enjoys wine. So I'm going to help you out with some really easy options that are kind of easy to find. You can either get them online or you can get them at your average store, and they work really well. And I know I've received almost all of these as gifts and I've been happy with them. On another note, I'm also going to have wineonthedime.com/shop. So if you're not quite certain where to go, I made it easy for you. You can also look at the video description below. You can see the Amazon links there. You can go be able to purchase them off Amazon and have them shipped to your house. So starting off, in order to be able to enjoy wine, you have to be able to open it. And that's where I really like these Rabbit wine openers. They're super fast. You just clamp them down and it's open. It's literally that fast to open a bottle of wine. I know there's a lot of electric openers, and there's like lever openers and things like that. I really like this model in particular because I had one that lasted maybe like 2,000 to 4,000 bottles of wine, somewhere around there. Like, it was a lot. And it just did a fantastic job, and I was extremely sad the day it broke. But the new ones that they're coming out with, especially like the new ones that I'm linking to, are actually made of stainless steel, not plastic. So if you're willing to spend a couple extra bucks, you can get your steel ones or your aluminum ones if you want something a little lighter weight. Or you can go with the plain old plastic ones. Even this one right here, it's rated up to 10,000 corks, I believe. So that's a lot of wine. And for 30 or 40 bucks, it's really not a bad option. Well, now that you've opened your wine, you need something to enjoy it in. Well, that's where I endorse Govino. Govino has a lot of great dishwasher safe options that allow for you to be able to enjoy wine in various locations so they won't break if you accidentally drop them. These are great for parties. These are great for if you have people who enjoy hosting other people around like a pool or a park. These are fantastic. They're easy to clean. You just throw them in the dishwasher when you're done, let them run their cycle, and you put them away. It's really that easy. I use Govino pretty much on all my videos because I'm really clumsy, and you probably wouldn't see the behind the scenes where I break a lot of stuff. Now on the flip side, if someone that you know isn't interested in something like Govino, there are some other options like from brands like Riedel that have some good things, and I'll put a link to those as well. Now sometimes you get a wine that's a little bit powerful and it has a little bit of a overwhelming personality and it needs to be mellowed a little bit. Well, that's where your trusty decanters come in. So you can come in there, decant the wine, let it breathe, and then at that point, it kind of, over a couple hours, mellows the wines and really allows for some of the characteristics to open up and become more enjoyable. So a glass decanter or a crystal decanter, if you're super fancy, is something that a lot of people who enjoy wine and enjoy serving wine would really appreciate if they don't have. Next is sort of the party option. So if you ever watch any of my wine review videos for sparkling wine, like one of the ones mentioned right there, you'll know that I always have a segment on the show called Does It Chambong? And the reason I do that is because enjoying a nice glass of sparkling wine on your own is one thing, but enjoying it in a party setting is another. And sometimes you might have something that works well in a glass, but not for mass consumption or vice versa. So I want you to know what you're getting into when you buy your wine. That's why I test it for your sake. For your sake, I test it both ways because I love you all. But these are great options. So you'll notice that I have the Chambong, which is this glass number right here, and I have the Bubble Butler, which is the plastic version of the Chambong. That comes in a 2-pack. They also have a 5-pack of acrylic Chambong as well, but unless you're gonna be serving a ton of people and you want to Chambong a whole bottle of something, the 5-pack is a little not like normal, in my opinion. But the 2-pack is very nice. It's something you can enjoy with a friend or a significant other. And I do highly recommend, I'm gonna set these down real fast. I do recommend getting a stand for it because it's gonna prevent you from breaking it. I have the wooden stand. They recently just came out with an aluminum stand as well. So if wood is not your kind of niche for the house and you're more of that industrial type of person, you can get aluminum and you'll be just fine. Next, I'm going to give a recommendation for the last kind of big present that you might want to give it to somebody before we move on to our bonus section. All right, so the very last thing I'm going to review for big gift ideas is a wine fridge. So I have a Newware, it's a 21 bottle wine fridge. It has 2 zones, so that way I can keep things at different temps. So if I want like a cellar temp at 55 and I want a red wine kind of serving temp at like mid 60s, I can set it. If I just want to cellar everything, that's fine. If I want to reduce the temperature on the whites a little bit more, I can, it's no big deal. The thing I like about this one is the dual climate zones. It does require a little bit of space in terms of ensuring that you have it there so that way you can have the circulation around it. So it's not necessarily the most ideal one if you just want to slap it under a like a countertop or anything like that, or like an island, like a kitchen island. But for what I have it for and where I have it, it works really well for me. Now there are a couple other models I'm going to put in the description below. A little bit more user-friendly in multiple places, so you can take a look at them. Some of them are dual climate, some of them aren't. But I do recommend a wine fridge. This is one of those things where if you get a decent one, it is an investment, it saves space in your regular fridge, it cellars it at the right temperature, and overall you're gonna have a better wine experience, especially if you plan on keeping your wine for a while and you don't actually have a wine cellar, like I do, because I'm in Texas and it's impossible to build one. All right, so now we're on to stocking stuffers. So say the person you're shopping for has all the things above, or you just have a low limit and you want to kind of like a white elephant gift type thing, or you just want to give some stocking stuffers. Here are some options. So right here, boom, silicone wine glass sort of markers. They kind of fit on the bottom of the foot of the wine glass, and that way you can kind of tell whose color is what at a party. It's very nice, very colorful, very summery. But you're telling me, screw that. I don't like summer, I'm a winter type of person. Well, you know what? I have these nice little wine boggles, and they're very pretty and they have little snowflakes. Or if you're a fall person, some kind of aged grapes and brushed bronze and shit like that. So there's a whole many options that you can do where you can put those in, and also fulfills the niche that you get here. Now you're thinking, okay, that's cool, I know whose wine is what, but I still need to know how to keep my wine safe. Well, you know what? You're gonna take a bottle of wine home, get a couple of these things. They're little silicone rimmed poppers. You just stick them in the wine glass, they expand out, or wine bottle, they pop out, they don't come out. Makes it really easy. Now, if you don't have clearance for this right here, there are some silicone ones that lay pretty much flat and do the same thing. They go in there, act as a cork, and they'll prevent your wine bottle from being opened. Now you're telling me, oh wait, I still don't have room, even for this tiny little nubbin right here, like this extra like half a centimeter of space. I don't have room for that. Well, you know what? I have the answer for you there. The wine condom, and I'll put a link to my video right there. But the wine condom is exactly as it sounds. So you just pop some of these out, you slap this bad boy over it, and now you're wining safely. Pro tip, don't confuse these with the real thing. It's not comfortable. Not that I've ever done that. I hear that people have done that. All right, so that was it for my stocking stuffers. You can also get like a waiter's friend, like a little corkscrew. That'd be nice, especially if you get one that's nice, like stainless steel and wood, or carbon fiber, if you have someone who really likes lightweight things. Now finally, I have a little bonus suggestion. So say you go through and you give all these gifts, or you're not certain any of these will work, but someone's starting new on wine. Well, that's where I'm gonna recommend this book. I'm gonna put a link to it right here, but ultimately, this book is a scratch and sniff beginner's guide to wine. And you may laugh at that, but one, it's actually extremely informative. It gives a lot of information about the different types of wine, the types of dominant fruits, what makes certain wine taste a certain way, and how it's made. So it actually comes with a really awesome kind of wine color chart with a flavor breakdown at the end of it. That quite honestly, I need to figure out. I'm probably gonna frame that one day because it's awesome. But that is also a recommendation for you in the event that you can't think of anything else for somebody. That would be an amazing gift. I've actually looked at that multiple times. I think it's great. So those are my recommendations. If there's anything you can think of, let me know in the description below. Or in the comments below. Maybe I'll include it in the description if it looks really cool, or include it on my site, and I'll let you know. But in short, those are some really quick, easy ideas for someone you know who enjoys wine. So anyway, this has been Stuart with Wine on the Dime. Hopefully this video was helpful to you. If you liked today's video, please like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys again soon with another episode from Wine on the Dime. You're still here. That's awesome. So hopefully you liked today's video. Hopefully some of these things will give you ideas for gifts. If you liked today's video and it was helpful to you, subscribe right there. I'd really appreciate your subscription. It helps me grow the channel and helps me speak English good, apparently, because I'm really botching this outro. Also, here's another video. We're linked to a lot of them, but that video might be useful to you. You might like it, you might not. Regardless, let me know. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, comment everywhere. I really appreciate any and all interaction you guys give me, and I'll see you guys again soon with another video.